I want to have a good chat today. I know it's a holiday today. Happy holidays to everybody. So we got a few topics to talk about today. Let's have a little powwow. So I did want to take this time to give a little encouragement to those who are fortunate to be here on planet Earth still living their life. Okay? If you still got breath in your body, you're blessed, okay? I want to pay tribute to people that have meant the world to me, who have helped me on my journey to becoming my better self. And most of all, I want to one of the most dearest people to my heart is my mother. And hello, welcome. They love. Okay, welcome to the live room. Okay, so yeah, one of the most dearest people to me and to my heart is my mother. I remember growing up around the holidays, we would have a tradition where she would buy us gifts and she would put them under the Christmas tree. And at the time, we lived in the projects, so when we would get Christmas presents, we would be so thankful and happy because my mother was a single mother most of the time. Now, she did have people come into her life that was a significant other that would come, but they didn't stay. So she was the provider for the family. So me and my brothers and sisters, when I was growing up at this age, I had my younger brother and I had my younger sister, and we lived in this projects since I was about a baby. I think I was a baby at the time, and I grew up there. But I just remember her always trying her best to make our Christmas good. You know, like she always made sure that we didn't want for anything. Like we had everything that we needed and sometimes what we wanted, even with the little money that she did have. And I just want to thank you, Mom, because I know, well, I don't know everything that you went through, but I have some idea, like being an adult myself now. I know the sacrifice that you had to do for your children. And nowadays, single mothers don't get enough love and appreciation. And sometimes they don't even get help, you know. Um, but I want to pay tribute to you because you were just such a anchor in my life when I was a kid. Because I feel like nowadays, when it comes to our parents, we don't thank them enough. If that makes any sense, like we don't praise them enough, like we should. Because when it comes to parenthood, that shit hard, man. I couldn't imagine what it's like to take care of people. Sorry, take care of yourself and your children. Like, and not only that, like your mental health is like at stake sometimes. you know, you're under a lot of pressure, and being a working class person. Like she was working class. We weren't born with money. You know, we weren't wealthy. So when it comes to being a single mother, raising your children the best way you can, and keeping a smile on your face, or trying to, you know. And growing up for me, I seen my mama cry a lot. I seen my mother cry. I seen the good and the bad. I seen how life was affecting her and what she tried to hide. And when she would break down and when she would cry, and it was due to a job not working out, or people were being mean to her, they weren't treating her right, especially at the job. Like, not only that, I mean, dealing with people that are supposed to love you, or family members that's supposed to love you, but they don't. So she really pushed through all that and triumphed, even though the odds were against her. And she is such an amazing person. She's so strong and strong-willed. Like, her strength, I swear to you, is God-given, because that woman can put on, I'm telling you, it's like that. She has a cape on 24/7. She's so strong, and she is resilient. Like, even though the odds were against her, she still prevailed in the most uncomfortable environments. Like, she was raised by a single mother as well, and she found her way out of a bad situation that she was born into herself. And she also made decisions that led to her having children at a young age. Even with that, she still always had a mindset of, I'm clutch. You know what I mean? Like, it's like she knew who she was. She is such a queen. Like, she's still a queen to this day, but I'm saying, like, she wore a crown and didn't even know it. But she had the attitude of, I'm gonna make it. It's like the type of drive that she had, like, it was in her. It was like she was born with that drive. And I don't know where it came from, because she was not just a provider. She was a confidant. She was a friend. She was a superhero. She was a, like, she was personable. She was a loving spirit. She had this grace. You know what I mean? Like, she just was amazing in every single way. And everything that she is, I would hope to be one day. The type of poise that she had, even in situations where she was tried a lot by people who knew they were trying her, you know, she still. Now, I'm not saying every situation she walked away from it, but baby, when she could, she just kept it moving, you know. She, like, the type of stories that she told me that she went through as a child, like, and still was able to have the type of tenacity and spirit that she did. She was just she's one of the most amazing people that I know. And I want to pay tribute to her because I want to give her flowers while she's still here. She deserves her flowers. I'm sure y'all have people in your life that deserve their flowers, and I just want to give her flowers because she deserves them. It's long overdue. And I feel like in life you should be able to get your flowers while you're still here. Not after you're gone. You're still here. Like, it's important for you to be able to enjoy the time that you're here on earth. And I feel like when it comes to living here on earth, it's hard. Like, and I just want to also give tribute to people who are here and still pushing on, pushing through, overcoming obstacles, passing tests, getting through the trials like it's nothing, okay? You're brushing the dust off your shoulders, moving forward, pushing through no matter what nobody gotta say, no matter what they've done to you. I'm talking to all the mothers out there who are taking care of their children, who are being there, who are being present as much as they can, who are giving love when they don't even have it. Most of the time, my mom didn't have the love to give. But she, like, I just want to explain to you. Like, I just want to, like, break that down. So, what I mean by that is my mom taught me so much life lessons. And, hey, welcome. How are you, love? But yeah, I'm paying tribute to people that I know on this lovely holiday. But yeah, so she taught me how to respect myself, how to respect others, what to say, what not to say, how to treat people. She taught me responsibility. She tried to teach me how to take care of myself, take care of my brothers and sisters. She taught me to have poise and how to be strong and how to always keep your head up even though things might not be going your way, you know. I was raised in I want to say like it's not really like I was raised in the projects, but we moved from there when I was like 7 or 8. We moved to a house, and I wouldn't consider it the suburbs, but I would say like it was like a decent area. Like it wasn't the hood, but it wasn't like the suburbs. I don't know how to explain that, but growing up there, I had humble beginnings as well. Like I lived in this house for such a long time, and while living there, I learned about myself. I learned about what God was and who God was and what that meant to me. And like I have a lot of stories, y'all, but um when it comes to when it came to living into that house, I was I was in certain situations where I had to use my abilities to survive. I was I learned how to survive. And I had a connection with the divine at a very young age. I remember a time where I was praying. I remember I was like maybe like 7 or 8. And I was in the room with my brothers and sisters, and at the time we had bunk beds. I remember having a bed by the door, and I was facing the window, and while like on my knees, I was praying, because we were supposed to be going to bed, but I was praying the bedtime prayer. And while I was praying for us to be safe, somebody walked past my window trying to get back to my mom's window. and my mom's window is right next to ours, so that's how I know that's where they were going. They didn't touch that one, they just went past it. And so when they went past it and got to the back, I immediately like ran to my mom's room, was like, somebody's at your window. And I wanna like talk about that because I feel like our memories is also a way that the divine shows us who we are. It's a way and a key. It's always a key. I feel like our memories is a key for us to be connected to them and stay connected to them. Like, it's certain memories that I don't remember, but for the ones that I do, they are very, like, important, you know? I feel like that's an important story because they wanted to let me know that they hear me pray. Okay? Some days I be feeling like, well, I used to. I want to say I used to. Some days I used to pray and I felt like I wasn't being heard. Like, I felt like it was falling on deaf ears. Like, nobody cared, you know? And nowadays, when I pray, I know I'm heard. I get confirmation on a daily basis. I see things and hear things and feel things more so with, not with my five senses, but with the sense that God gave me, like with my intuition, you know, and that took time. At a young age, my intuition was there and I was so in tune, but I was like raised with to think that religion was the way of life. So, excuse me. I adopted the idea of religion and made it a part of my daily life. And I thought that, I want to say this in a good way, but I don't think I am. I felt like God was outside of me. I didn't feel like God was in me. So when I prayed, I felt like I wasn't being heard because I'm just like, he doesn't have time for me. He had time for little old me with all the stuff and all the people in this world, me, you know? And so now that I'm on this spiritual journey where I completely let religion go, I am just on this, like, I'm just into spirituality as far as like who I am and what I want and how I feel. And I just feel like God is in me. We are one because I feel like back in the day I didn't feel like that, but now I feel like I'm not missing out on anything. I feel like I haven't missed a step. I feel like I'm growing spiritually, and I feel like I was stagnant before, but now I feel like I'm totally different. Like, the spiritual awakening that I have now compared to when I first woke up is totally different. I have learned so much about myself, about who I am, about what I desire, about what the divine desires for me, what they want for me, and how simple it is for me to manifest. When before I was kind of lost in thinking that I had to go to the source, like a middleman, before I went to the source for things. Like, I felt like I had to go to church, I had to get baptized, I had to constantly read my Bible to be able to talk to the source. And when I figured out that I am the source, we are one, when I figured out that I am so connected to the divine just by like being, like when you just have these realizations, it's just, you just feel better. Like, when before I struggled with like knowing who I am and knowing what I'm capable of, and knowing the magic that I had, the power that I had, all the power that's within me. You know, we struggle with these. I feel like I struggled with these thoughts for a very long time because I was stuck in this matrix. I was stuck in the simulation. I was stuck in the loop. And I didn't feel like I was worthy. Is that crazy? Like, I didn't feel like I was worthy of being able to create the life and the reality that I want and desire. I didn't feel like I didn't feel like I was enough. You know? Hi, welcome. How are you? But yeah, so I didn't feel like I was enough. I didn't feel like God can hear my prayers. I didn't feel like God loved me, you know? And I didn't love myself, to be honest. I didn't feel like I loved who I was. I was always trying to run from myself. I never looked in the mirror. I never did any work on myself. I was always trying to cover up my hair or perm it or cut it off, or I wanted lighter skin. Like, I'm really just talking about the superficial type of like ideas and thoughts that I had, but I just felt like I was never good enough, you know. I struggled with my confidence since I was a young girl, and I want to say that I feel like society taught us to think that we're not enough. I mean, I think it was set up that way, you know. We were taught to hate ourselves. We were taught to that we weren't good enough or we were worthy to want and desire a better life for ourselves. And excuse me, I gotta make me some tea. All right, sorry about that. I had to give me a little tea, honey, a little tea break. Okay. But yes, so nowadays when I wake up, I do daily things that involve self love. So I give myself self love every day as much as possible. I take very good care of myself. When before I struggled with that, I struggled with learning to love myself the way that I should, treat myself the way that I should. I watch what I say to myself. I am cautious of what I say at all. Like, because I know how powerful manifestation is. I know how powerful words or thoughts are and how they affect me. And before that, before, like I say, about 4 years ago, I wasn't very conscious on the type of things I should be listening to or the things I should be looking at or what I should be doing. And now I am more conscious of everything that I do. I work very hard to make sure that I am implementing things into my life that's going to help me be positive and have positive energy. So I try to cut out things that are not so positive. I watch what I eat, I watch what I say. I don't really listen to the secular music anymore. I try to listen to affirmations on YouTube, or I try to listen to music on Pandora that's kind of kind of good, but not super. Like, I don't want to say kind of good, but you're kind of like limited to what you can listen to. You're not gonna hear a lot of affirmation type of music on there. But nowadays, I try to limit that, and I try to listen more to affirmations. And when I find that I'm learning to be more conscious of the things that I do and say for myself, I'm learning that I'm loving myself more than I have before. And that's kind of the goal. You kind of want to, you have to start somewhere. But when you come to a realization that you're not going to be able to be successful in this world or the best person you could be unless you learn to love yourself, I mean, the doors will be wide open for you. Anything that you desire to want to manifest, you can, because you are in direct alignment with Source. Because Source loves you, okay? God loves you. The universe loves you, okay? Love is the highest vibration, and when we are on this high vibration, there's no way that we can be taken off our journey, off our path of purpose. Okay, there was times where I was kind of confused about what my purpose was, but nowadays I know what my purpose is. I'm starting to learn what that is. It's a little scary. I gotta say that I'm still learning. Okay, I'm not all the way there yet. Some days I'm just like on low vibrational type stuff. Some days I curse, sometimes some days I'm not in the mood, some days people piss me off and I be like, I don't crash out anymore, but I used to be a crash out. I'm a retired crash out, y'all. I ain't gonna lie. But I find that I'm healing, okay? And I think that's the important part about this whole spiritual journey, babes. We were taught that we were supposed to just push through and cover up and mask our pain, mask our anxiety, mask our anger, all these negative feelings, and just bottle them up and keep them there. Okay? And I struggle with this. I learned that I had a trauma problem. I had a lot of trauma that was built up over time from not healing it and burying it and deflecting. And so when I learned that I was like I don't want to say mentally ill, but I want to say I had I was mentally challenged. Okay, I didn't do things that I needed to do for myself. I didn't take accountability. I was always blaming others for every single thing that was my fault. It's my fault that I'm in certain situations that I am in now. And it took me a while to even get to that point where I'm able to say some of this most of the shit that I'm in, like the bullshit that I'm going through, is my fault. And God, it's just so amazing for me to be able to say that I have this mindset that I am the problem sometimes. Like, before I used to be like, my shit don't stink. That ain't true, okay? We have a choice, okay? You can either choose to have a better life for yourself, or you can choose not to. It's a choice. You know, I feel like nowadays, when it comes to people, we try to deflect so much and try to blame others for our life when we can change what we have going on if we don't like it. There's so many people in this world who's trying to deflect and trying to erase their pain and act like it doesn't exist. And you'll see these type of people, you'll know these type of people. They let demons roam in them. They let these, and I want to say inner demons, I want to say demons in general. I want to say demons across the board. Like, when it comes to people who are bitter and angry, they take out their anger on everyone else. They are mean. They gossip about people. They are angry people, like, in general. They're just not happy. Either they're passive aggressive with it or they're aggressive. And nowadays it's a lot of passive aggressive going on around here. I don't know. It's just a little weird. Like, I was also taught in psychology, because I remember when I was in college, and my uh, college counselor, she told me that I was, no, you know what? It wasn't her. It was a professor. And we were having a discussion, and she was like, "You're very sarcastic." And I'm just like, "How? And why? And when?" And I'm just like, "Wow, I didn't know I was sarcastic." You know, it just takes sometimes it just takes people to let you know that you need to get it together. You know, I didn't know certain things about myself, but I'm learning. And instead of getting angry about what was said and done to me, I took the criticism, and I am learning to be not so angry so that I can fix that. I can fix the anger problem so that I won't be sarcastic, so I won't be passive aggressive. Sarcasm is a way of being passive aggressive. And so I find that when I learn how to be nicer to myself and others, I am ultimately healing, because I'm not trying to focus on getting my get back. You know, I'm forgiving myself for forgiving others. And I truly can say now I love myself. And before today, I don't think I could actually say that. I love myself a lot. I pour into myself more than I have before. And I give myself grace. It takes a lot for a person to have grace for others, but when you have grace for yourself, I feel like you can overcome anything or any obstacle, because you are constantly aware of who you are and what you're capable of and how great you are and what that means and how powerful you are. You're very powerful, okay? And the type of power that is in you, it is in you for a purpose. You have a purpose. The purpose that you have, you were born with a certain amount of tenacity and strength that is going to be of service to you. Okay? You don't have to go anywhere else for it. It's in you. You have to work on that. Just like how you, I give you this analogy, right? So you have a garden. You plant a seed. You have to water, you have to put water on the seed. The seed has to have sunlight in order for it to grow. That is what humans are. We are seeds that are put on earth, and we have to either take good care of ourselves so that we can grow spiritually, or the opposite happens. Okay, so if you're not doing things that's helping your spirit, that's helping your spiritual self become more, I'd say, healthy. Okay, when it comes to your spirit, your spiritual self wants to be, you want to be healthy. And sometimes people get depressed and sad because they can't have that the the type of lifestyle, the type of reality that they want. Okay, depression is a sign that you are either in a point in your life where you're not comfortable with something, something is off, you're around people that have bad spirits or demons that they're not dealing with in trauma, and either that or you have trauma that you haven't healed. And so when it comes to a healthy spirit, self-love is like the best thing that you can have going. Okay, I know people who will cut others off when they know they're not right. And growing up, I didn't see that a lot. I didn't see a lot of people who weren't yes men and who weren't trying to stay with people who didn't have any like value. Like nowadays, when it comes to people, we have to learn that everybody isn't of value. They don't mean as much as we think they do. Okay, because they're not dealing with things that they have going on, and it's nothing wrong with people taking the time to heal, but I feel like people need to learn to do it on their time. So I totally applaud people who learn to let go of people who are of no value. Okay, when I say no value, I mean people who don't do the inner work. It's just nobody want to be around toxic people with toxic energy. It's really contagious. I really work on myself every day to make sure that I'm not being toxic. I try to be positive. And when I'm around toxic energy, it makes me physically sick. And nowadays, I am really working on trying to fix my reality so that I don't have to deal with toxic people. That's kind of the goal. Even though it's just gonna happen. You're gonna run around. You're gonna run into people who are toxic. But I'm not going out of my way to be around them. I'm not trying to keep toxic people in my life. I'm not trying to keep them in my energy. And before, I used to just let people run all over me, be toxic towards me. I was toxic. Like, I had a lot of toxic behavior traits that I am not proud of. And I am a lot better than what I used to be. And I don't owe anybody an explanation. I just want to exist. I don't even like, I hold myself to a high regard now, but back in the day, I struggled with my standards, my morals. I let people do whatever they wanted to me with no repercussions, okay? At some point, I would give up, but it took a very, very long time. Nowadays, I don't be trying to give up. Sorry. Nowadays, nowadays I give up on people a lot quicker than I used to. Okay, back in the day, I used to give people leeway. I used to let people like just do the most, and for a very long time, just like, oh, I love them, and that used to be the past. Okay, but nowadays, people have to learn. They have to earn my love. They have to earn my energy, earn my time, and God, man, I'm telling you, that's the best thing for you. I feel like when you learn how to manage your time and energy and you do it so that you can benefit, God, it's just a wonderful thing. You become you become better. You become a healthier person. You become a better spirit. And that's really the goal. Okay? I know they say that you're supposed to wait to have heaven on earth. You're supposed to wait to get to heaven, to have the heaven, you know? And I feel like heaven is a state of mind. You can have heaven here on earth. Why not? Why wait? Okay? I know we were taught that we were supposed to wait and we're just supposed to let things happen. We don't have any control over what's going on in the world. And the truth is, we kind of don't right now. But we can work towards it. You know how we can raise our vibrations and keep raising our vibration and actually try to manifest something that's not aligned with the matrix. Okay? We have to start praying that the matrix falls, that the simulation falls, that the mask unveils itself. We have to start praying that the world starts to see and everybody in the world wakes up. I know that's not a prayer that everybody prays. Okay? We're too busy praying about getting rich and like surviving and where's our next meal gonna come from, some of us. But for most of us, I feel like some of us wanna be woke. I know I was praying to be woke for a very long time. And they was like, here you go. It's crazy. I wanted to be woke. I was just, to be honest, the type of prayers that I had was I just wanted answers. I just wanted the world to make sense to me. I just always felt sad and depressed. And I felt like I didn't understand why I was here. Like, what was the point of me being here? Who am I? These are the type of questions that I had on the regular. And I find that a lot of people don't even think about these questions. They don't think about why they're here or what their purpose is. For the people who do think about these types of questions, I applaud you, but it took me a long time to get to this point. I am pretty, I'd say, older now. And now I feel like I'm just happy. I'm happy because I'm asking the questions. I'm happy because I want to know if I'm happy. I think about happiness. Am I happy for real? You know? And before I was just like on automatic mode, like just trying to push through, get through the day. Especially if you got bills, like you really don't have time to be asking how do you feel about this or what is your purpose and what are those questions? What is that? Like I swear to you, like if I had a conversation with my old self and I asked these type of questions, I wouldn't be able to even answer them. And I would be wondering, like, what is the point? What are you asking me? Like, why am I being asked this? You know? And I find that people are on automatic mode on the regular basis. They don't want to know. They want to stay suppressed. They want to keep going in this matrix. I feel like the matrix is going to fall at some point, but we have to get to a point where we are comfortable with that. Can you imagine a different life? Can you imagine the world being a better place? Can you imagine there not being any government or any laws or anybody telling you what to do or no programming or no jabs or no, like I'm talking about healthy food. I'm talking about healthy food that's free. I'm talking about no bills. Can you imagine a place where we can just exist and live? That is kind of what I'm aspiring for. I feel like that's possible. We don't have to wait till heaven to have any of that. I feel like we can have it here on earth. It's not a far off thought. You know what I mean? Like, I just feel like the Matrix has taught us to be programmed and to think that we can't have anything that we desire and want, and we can. We can have a better life. We can be free. Okay? I know we were taught that we can't be free, that we have to be like this, that we have to struggle, that we have to pay some imaginary person that's supposed to be the government. You know what I mean? Like, we supposed to be knowing who the government is, but we don't know who runs the government. We don't know who pulls the strings in the government. We just know what they tell us. We don't know why we gotta pay taxes on every single thing. Why they take taxes out of our checks. They say it's because they building the roads and they build the buildings and whatnot. But I'm just saying, they print the money. Why can't they just make more money? Oh, the price of the dollar goes down. It's just always excuses of why they treat us like cattle. They treat us human beings here on earth, especially in America. They think living in America is sweet, and it ain't. You know, we are struggling just like the rest of the people around the world. It's just not as bad. They have laws in place and stuff like that, but they are constantly changing the laws behind the scenes. We don't know half of the laws they're changing until they change them. And for example, I mean, recently I heard that they're trying to take our gun laws away. And I don't know if they have been successful with it, but supposedly you can't get a GUN. You can't get a GUN unless you so you can't have a record basically. So you can't have a record if you want to get a GUN. And I guess it depends on the record, which I understand. But it's just like, why is, like, I don't want to say it like this. I want to say it in a good way. First of all, I want to live in a world where we don't need any of that. But let's just be real. Let's just be honest. Like, these weapons have been created for a reason. And I feel like America has done some gruesome things to be one of the super sorry, I gotta, what you call them, the super god, what is that word that they call them? So like one of the heavy hitters. So if you was to compare like Russia and all the all the NATO, uh, what the hell do you call those? The NATO. So people, not the people, governments or uh, democracy or whatever you want to call it. So I can't remember. I can't remember how you say that, but super nations. There you go, super nations. So we're one of the heavy hitters, and I feel like why we're the heavy hitter is because America got some skeletons that is gruesome, and we can talk about it. We don't have to talk about it. I don't want to get into it, to be honest, because I know that, yeah. So, you know, I gotta pause this, y'all, because I really have to pee. So I think I just came out the bathroom too. I going in the room. What was it? I'm back. I had to take me a little break, okay? Bathroom break. Happy holidays. How are y'all? Just vibing out. Yeah, I spoke. Hey, how are you, love? I thought those two was you. No, the two people that was in there.
I think because I was confused because they leave and come back.
Yeah, it's zero now.
Oh,
I spoke like I don't know how many times. They just looking. I just feel like I don't want to burn myself out, so I'm gonna just stop talking until somebody come. But um, I guess I'll do another hour. Cause you do. I feel like maybe the live isn't like
yeah, I'm like, but when I go on different channels, I see it, but I
they
don't know
probably
how it's
can't
not.
see the live. Hey, welcome.
That's me.
Both of them. It's two.
Well, I don't know if it's
How are you, love?
reaching.
Welcome. How y'all doing? Happy holidays.
Yeah, you are on the short video.
Just vibing out.
You on the short video.
Oh, okay. Hey, welcome. Happy holidays to you. How y'all doing? Mhm. How's it going? Mhm. What you got going on this little guy today? What's your mama name?
Y'all
gosh.
Where's the audio? Something happened to this. This look like the footage, but the shit is completely zoomed in. I don't know what I pressed. All that editing I did. Lord have mercy. I was able to get that shit edited good. The way I said, okay, I'm gonna fucking post it. You still on there?
Mm.
Oh, 6:00 time.
Mm-hmm.
You should just put these in there.
Yeah. You can.
Where the
Oh, the thing about the pen, my love, Yeah, I got this plate of food. Okay, period. I'm about to chow down. Let me get my hot sauce. Ooh-wee. I'm about to hurt myself. Oh, no, let me not say all that. I'm about to go hammy. It's hot. Talk to me dirty. Talk to me nice. Talk to me sweet. That's exactly right. Yes, one fortune. I don't know what I got about that, but I'll do a little bit of hustle with that. Girl, you want the time making that play, honey.
You wanna taste it? You could like get a spoon.
Is sugar in it?
I don't think so.
Taste it. You taste it?
It's kind of sweet. I think it's the relish. I don't think she put sugar in there. I could actually.
No, don't ask her. Thank you for the food, girl. Guess you still gonna make baked potato for later. Mm. Mm-hmm.
I told you, her. She ain't made the other macaroni.
Baby, the greens, honey.
Oh yeah.
Them greens talking to me. With a little bit of rice, honey.
You know the wife?
No.
Make you feel like the holidays, huh?
Yeah, but she put her foot in them greens. Yeah. Them greens, baby. Make you wanna holler. Holler back at your girl. Why she do the game like that? She threw down in the kitchen, you hear me?
Yeah.
Baby, the greens is
You
the
said
star.
she put blue cheese in the mac. I was like,
She put blue cheese.
Yeah.
You taste
She
it?
said to give it a different flavor. I said, yeah.
I like it though. It tastes like sour cream and everything.
Yeah. got, if you want some stuff,
Stuffing, oh hell yeah.
I'm fucking done. So I'm talking about some stuff, man. Oh, hell yeah. I didn't warm it up right. You could keep it on here. If you want it warmed up some more, I'll go.
Oh my god.
Yeah. I'm fucking done. Done.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Baby. Boom.
I'm done, bro. This feel like holidays, man.
Yeah. Yeah, I know I gotta be on point. With the digestive medicine, baby. I ain't here taking the pills for the stomach upset. All that, baby. Gotta take my pill. Oh my gosh. It's so hard to swallow pill, y'all. Oh my god. Oh, the green, baby. The greens is talking to me. Talking to me.
She said thank you.
Yes, honey.
Damn, she's seasoning the hell out of that stuffing. Oh yeah, I forgot to put the salad too. Oh yeah, I forgot to put the Oh, you ready? Yeah, girl. It tastes like you fought with him. Oh yeah. Yeah, it's not too sweet. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, no.
That's gonna be my last meal, honey. I ain't gonna have no room for nothing else.
Yeah, them other.
This is it.
I'm glad you can go. And
No, that was sad. I'm sorry.
and
I spit that out.
yeah.
I'm so sorry. It was hot.
Nobody was in there? I don't think they'll come for the food. You go watching the bitch pig out.
They must don't think she cooking or something. I don't know, but
I don't think so.
baby, that food is hitting. I heard her calling people and stuff.
No, my grandma said she's sick.
Oh,
And I said,
Miss Allie.
no, she can't come over here.
Hey, babes, how you doing? Happy holidays to you. We just eating good over here. How your holiday going, babe?
My dad, mom can't come. Cause she's sick.
Oh, I must say something earlier, girl.
And,
I missed
um,
them.
and then my mom was out. I was like, wow, what's wrong with her? She was like, you know she need a pacemaker if she won't get it. And I said, yeah.
Who? Miss Allie?
You know, my daddy mama.
Oh, I be getting confused. You talking about Miss Allie, then
Yeah,
you
that
talking about
side
her.
got a lot of heart problems. So that's why
Mm.
when I be having heart palpitations and shit, I be telling you, I be like, listen.
Well, we don't speak that over your life because
Yeah, you right.
you eat too. You eat
That's part of the reason I did
too healthy. Hey, how you
change
doing, babe? Welcome.
because when I used to run, when I was smaller, my heart used to hurt so bad like it's about to fucking
I'm just
pop.
eating good. Mm. Yeah. You gonna pull through. I don't think there's nothing wrong with you. I think you're very healthy. Very healthy.
Well, is this your first time eating ginger pizza, right?
Mm-hmm. I
Welcome
like
to the
it.
Bahamas.
Mm-hmm. Let me
Yeah,
take the pea. What they say, regular peas?
a pigeon pea.
Mm. Mm-hmm. It has an interesting taste to it.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, y'all know how to show somebody a good time, baby, because this food here, used to put me to sleep.
That's what it's supposed to do.
I'm
Well,
going
that's what people.
I'm going to sleep good tonight.
That's what people claim. I wish I had some hot chocolate.
Yeah. Some eggnog. Mm.
I remember when I used to go to my grandma's house to get a plate, and then go to the club.
Mm-hmm.
I really used to be like, oh, you just gonna come over
And make a
and get a
plate.
plate and leave.
I don't know why people be surprised. Everybody do that shit.
I'm telling you.
My
I
people.
gotta go. I got plans. The club open there. My friends waiting in the car.
Mm-hmm.
Like, what?
Let me get my plate. And sayonara. Peace of love to y'all. Love y'all. You say your little highs and then you say your goodbyes. My family had got used to it though.
They did too. Shit, after a while.
Right. For sure.
Y'all ain't gonna tell me to stop coming.
Mm-mm.
Right.
So ain't. We be over there for what? 10 minutes? That's it. Tops. And then we'll just sneak off. What our to goes.
Oh, I ain't sneaking. I'm walking proud back. I'm as proud to go.
Cause we had a lot
I
of
start coming and stand because my grandma, if I'm getting stuck, is, oh, you eating again? Like, what? You want food to be left over? What the fuck?
my mama used to.
You do know that all this stuff will be just sitting here longer, and it do.
Girl,
I be trying to get it on the first day while it's fresh, but she be, oh, oh, you eating again?
never had leftovers.
And then you gonna get some a couple of days later because it's still gonna be there.
Mm-hmm.
I used to be glad when her ass be in the room.
Mm.
When I come up here, I ask somebody if she in the room, baby, cause she gonna walk in there anyway, cause she see you pulling up.
You always got that one person watching who get food and whatnot.
Yeah, like that's crazy.
I guess the food supposed to just sit there and stay there until they eat it up. I don't know.
Well, she don't say nothing to her greedy ass son.
Uh,
They come get, I'm talking about
Two
like
big
10
old
plates.
to-go plates and shit.
Nah, not two. Like 5.
Mm. Not
You take a
five.
slab of rib.
What? A slab of
Uh-huh.
rib? That's a whole pan of rib, ain't it? Like a whole.
Yeah, a whole slab
Mm-mm.
up. A whole rack. Damn, I ate that so fast.
Girl, you must have been hungry. Mm.
Yeah, somebody just wanted me to eat rice.
Ooh,
What's up, bird?
probably don't do it. Don't do it. Don't you do it.
I remember when I used to ask my mama who and she be saying something. She said, a little bird.
Promise. Don't do me like that, stupid. Because,
And that's crazy. I went in there and make sure you ate.
thank you.
She was like, I said, oh, where's such and such? She was like, oh, I can't see that stuff. This rice is fluffy.
I mean, did what we could do, honey. These greens, you gotta cook on the stove. Long as sure, that tastes like it too.
Yeah.
Maybe when they melt, when I say they melt in your mouth, mm, baby, hear me? Your plate is gone, honey. You
Oh, my
devoured.
bad.
I'm just saying,
My bad. You weren't even supposed to see that.
well, I hear that. You know, they're scraping.
Then when I was leaving, my mom was like, is your plate upside down? I said, yeah, I realized that long after I done made the plate with her. I said, oh, no. She laughing. Ooh, wee.
You full?
I'm still eating. Man,
I don't see no meat in there. See even no meat in it?
yeah, I just dug around it. You know
Oh.
how I do.
Mm.
Yeah.
Baby, when I see them greens, baby. Mm.
I know. You was asking about it since yesterday. You gonna
Was
put
your
the,
sister in there? No.
let me go put the temper up.
Mm.
Did you time the potatoes?
No. Mm.
This little chicken head.
Mm. So what? What'd you do?
I was not preparing, but you been talking since yesterday about this
Oh, what?
food.
I don't know. I at least gotta have some holiday food, you know? But you healthy all the time. And I didn't think we was gonna get any today.
You kept asking.
But I wanted to make some, you know? But I was like, I probably shouldn't. I don't need to be eating it. But, shit. Listen. The holiday food is notorious. Timmy.
My mom was like, she wanted to take my grandma's plate. She feel bad.
How do you feel about
I
that?
said, Mom, they blocked you all in. It's sad how these people don't got no type
Where's your
of
sister? Where's your sister?
next door.
Um,
They don't got no type of
why would they do
decorum.
that? Why would they do that?
I don't know, child. It's true that our neighbors, people be always talking about her. You know what I'm saying?
So they blocked her driveway.
They got a car in the back of her car.
Girl, how?
Hmm.
The ghetto, the ghetto.
Yeah. Leave it up to them. They got class. That shit made my damn teeth cold. My body said stop eating for your eat
Girl,
and passed out.
this big ass plate of food and I done almost devoured all mine. Oh well.
I should have got you. I should have skimped on it. I was.
Why?
Cause you had so much stuff.
Oh, shit.
So don't stuff yourself.
Hmm?
You gonna go to bed early.
I'm telling a lie. Are you be real?
Yeah, I'm be real. That should have been my name on my entirely original.
Mm. Greens, baby, I'm telling you. You could have just gave me them greens and the dress, baby. I would have went to town. But all the other stuff was good. I just love me some greens. Especially if they cook right. Mm.
How did she do?
I didn't know she could do that.
What?
Cook green is good.
You ate your brains one other time.
I thought it was somebody else's.
Mm-mm.
Listen, y'all.
Well, now you know.
I had a nice time with y'all, hanging with y'all for the holidays. Y'all be blessed, all right? Peace out.
Listen, y'all. I had a great time.